Kyla Simpson is seeking full custody of the children that she carried as a surrogate for an intended parent in China. But that man never picked up his children after they were born nearly 2 years ago.
Our investigative reporter Riley Phillips is joining us now with more from today's court hearing. Riley, no other decisions were made today in court outside of appointing this guardian.
Correct. Most of the hearing was back and forth between the attorneys about the guardian ad litem issue. If you remember last week, Judge Rosemarie Preddy expressed her desire to appoint an advocate for the children. The intended parents' attorneys were not on board with this originally, but today they changed their minds.
I do think that there's a logistical issue that also is presented here because these children are in California. So that creates another little curveball to this on how we find somebody if they're going to be from the St. Augustine area.
Well, they can get on a plane. I mean,
No, I get that.
frankly, they can get on a plane to China and go see where Mr. Zhao lives and what his I mean, that's what would normally be done.
So here's where things stand right now in this case. Judge Preddy has asked for a list of names by the end of the day so she can appoint that guardian ad litem. Since they ran out of time during today's hearing, Judge Preddy still needs to rule on the Florida Attorney General's motion to reconsider the emergency pickup order, which took the children out of Simpson's care back in June. And the judge still needs to decide whether that California parentage order, which the intended parent signed after the children were born, is valid here in Florida.
This is a unicorn under Chapter 61. There's no true guidance on what happens when a surrogate pushes back, what happens when we're dealing with a state that deals with issues that this Florida law is pretty drastically different. So I'm not going to tell you that there's a playbook for any judge to deal with this case at all.
Now, all parties will meet again next Friday. The plan is to hear arguments on those two issues. Jeannie.